Hey everyone, welcome to another traveling solo vlog. Yes, it's me solo underneath the mask. So right now I'm in Istanbul, Turkey, and I want to teach you today how to take the public transportation, because the public transportation here is very convenient. And the first thing you need to do to ride the public transportation is to get a public transportation card. And actually, right now it's 2021. So there's new regulations on how to take the public transportation in Istanbul, such as wearing a mask in the public transportation system, and also getting an HES code, which is a HES code that you're supposed to have linked to your card, which I'll explain later in the video. So follow me. I want to show you how to get a public transportation card, and also just talk about the public transportation in Istanbul. So if you ever come here and you want to ride the public transportation, I'll let you know all you need to know. So let's go. Before I do, please hit that like button, also subscribe. So let's check it out. Okay, so right now I'm actually outside of a metro station right over here, which I'm about to enter and just show you. So basically I'm about to purchase, well, pretend I'm purchasing a public transportation card. Because any public transportation card you want to get, you want to find these machines. You can find it at a kiosk, but the kiosks will charge you a little bit more and it's inconvenient. So if you go to any metro station, any ferry station, and any tram station, you should find these machines to buy a card and also to charge it up. These are good for any public transportation in Istanbul. So this is the machine over here. So on the left, you can change the language depending on what language you speak. So for example, I speak English. Let's go to the English flag. There we go, that's the British flag. So the Istanbul card is 10 Turkish liras, and to top up is however much you want to top up, and you just put the money through this. So say for example, let's go back. So I want the Istanbul card, so I'll just click here, and then I would just put money inside, and this is how I get the
İstanbul kart satın alabilirsiniz.
This is how I get the Istanbul card, and then after you get the Istanbul card, you drop down like here, and then it'll just be like this. This is the Istanbul card, right over here. Good for any public transportation. Okay, well I don't want that right now, so let me exit out real quick. Okay, it's taking a little bit of time. So let me now charge up the card. So I told you could charge it up. So once you get the Istanbul card, you want to charge it up. So let's put my card over here.
Sadece kağıt para
So I have already
yapınız.
$22.50 on the card, and I want to charge it up more. So let me so I just put 5 Turkish liras over here.
İşleminiz yapılıyor. Lütfen bekleyiniz. Kart yüklemeniz gerçekleşti.
So now I just put in 5 Turkish liras, and then I can just exit out. So to do it again real quick, so all you do is charge up the card and just put the card over here. And once you put the card over here, you're just going to put the money, and then once the money is, you have to wait. You have to wait for a little bit and then just take out your card. That's how you do it. And then here's the metro. I'm going to show what to do before you go on. So this is actually the the second oldest underground metro in the world. The first one's in London. The second one is here in Istanbul, which is amazing. Okay, let me show you. So also with the Istanbul card, you're supposed to attach your HES code to it. Let me show you right now. One of these. So look, I'll go here. Because this card, you need a HES code. But this one, I already connected my HES code, so I can go inside. You see that guy is having a problem with his card because he doesn't have the HES code connected. So if you guys don't know what HES code is, it's basically a code, a health code, that in Istanbul you're supposed to have. Anywhere you go, like shopping malls or public transportation, which I'm about to ride, you need to have a HES code. That's mandatory. And I'll explain about it more later. And but right now I want to ride on the metro underground and show you guys how it is. That's how it looks like. Door's about to close right now. I'll explain more about all the information later. First I want to show you guys the experience. Second oldest underground in the world. It's cool. And this one in particular only goes to one station. And to ride this one, you go next to Istiklal Street, which is in Taksim Square area. So before I exit, I just want to point out any public transportation you take in Istanbul, you just need to tap in your card and you don't need to tap out. Because in some public transportation systems in like Dubai or in China, you have to tap in with your card, and whatever station you stop at, you have to tap out. So if you look, this is the exit, and then you can see, look over here, exit, no tapping out. So it's actually pretty cool. This is all the public transportations. So if you take the ferry, if you take the bus, if you take the tram, or if you take any other public transportation, you're not going to need that. Okay, this is how it looks like right outside of the underground I just took. And basically, I just wanted to explain real quick about the HES code because I was kind of busy just trying to get on the underground. So basically with the HES code, if you want to know more about the HES code, I just made a video about it. My previous video, you can check it out. But basically, this is just like a health code that everyone in Istanbul are supposed to have if they want to go to like any, like, as I said, like any public transportation or any like public mall, shopping mall, or even take like a domestic flight. So in order, you have to get a HES code. Then once you get a HES code, you're supposed to link it to your card. So as I showed you buying the card, once you buy the card, now in 2021, you have to link your HES code to it. If you want to find out more information about how to get a HES code or how to link your HES code to your card, just see my previous video. I explain it more in depth. So this is how it looks right outside of the underground, as I said. And now I just want to talk to you about like the different means of transportation in Istanbul. Okay, so now I want to talk to you about the different public transportations they have in Istanbul. But before I do, you're probably wondering like how much does it cost to go to one place to another. So if you're taking a public transportation in Istanbul, it's around 3.5 Turkish liras per journey. It'll vary just depending on like what public transportation method you take. But let me go over the 4 types of public transportation methods. So the first one are buses. The buses are actually pretty nice in Istanbul. It goes around, to the most part, to many areas in Istanbul. That's one of them. The second one is the metro. The metro goes underground, which is also pretty nice and reliable. It's nice because you know about how much time it'll take to get to one place to another. And the third one is trams, because they have trams in Istanbul, which is nice. It's overground, and trams, if you don't know, are just overground. Kind of reminds me of a metro, just overground. And it's very convenient because unfortunately in some areas in Istanbul, they're still building the metro systems. And in some areas, it's a little bit too old, so it's hard for them to put a metro system like in the Sultan Ahmed area. So they use trams more frequent in that area. And then the fourth main type of transportation is ferries. They use ferries a lot actually in Istanbul, if you don't know. The reason why they use ferries is because Istanbul, the city is actually divided in 2 halves. There's a European side and there's an Asian side, and it's disconnected by water. You can drive, there's a few bridges. What most people do day to day, they either take underground metro that it's connected through underwater called the Marmaray, or they have another thing called the ferry, which is very convenient, very beautiful. You just use your transportation card, you take the ferry, and you go from the Asian side to the European side, or vice versa, from the European side to the Asian side. So yeah, that's basically about it. And now you're probably wondering, so now you know how to get the Istanbul card, you know how to put money on it, you know how to link your HES code on it, and you know how to take the public transportation, you know different methods. You're probably wondering, okay, now how do I know how to get to one place to another? Okay, so what I do to get around the city, I actually use the application called Google Maps. Here's a Google Maps application on my phone. So basically it's very easy, very convenient to use in the beautiful city of Istanbul, because it's nice because it'll give me the estimated time, like how long it will take for me to go to one place to another. Also, it'll tell me like what public transportation I need to take to get to the other place. So say for example, if I need to take a bus, it'll tell me I need to take a bus, but also give me the bus number, which is nice. So that being said, I think I covered everything in the video about taking public transportation in 2021 in Istanbul. The main big difference in 2021, you must get a HES code, a HES code, and link it to your card. That's a must. So I covered everything I can with public transportation in Istanbul. And if there's any clarification you want, just please, leave in the comment section below. Ask me any question. Or if you just want to say, hey, what's up, Solo? How are you doing? I miss you. You can tell me that too. I love to read your comments. I usually get back to the majority of the comments, or all the comments. Just, you know, keep it nice and friendly for YouTube. And as always, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, I'm talking to you who's watching my video and still hasn't subscribed. And turn on those notifications too. You know, I just appreciate the support, and I love just making videos for you guys. So that being said, I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Have a good night or have a good day, depending where you're at. I'm not really sure. Bye-bye.